Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Dragonheir SilentGods video. Today's video is a really exciting one, or at least I'm extremely excited about this one because, well, I believe this to be arguably the most free-to-play team that I could have done or tried or found out or play, name it how you would, for the Chaos Shadows, okay? We all know about this one. If you've been playing for a while, or especially if you opened the Otherworld Exploration, you know that these bosses can be difficult. They do become a little bit easier the more you advance in this one. And, we do have them first as continental challenges. So if I'm showing you this team right now and you try and do the same thing, but they're only at the continental challenge, the damage is going to be obviously a lot lower. So also keep in mind that in the Otherworld Exploration, you do get these buffs, okay? So I do have these buffs up from the Alliance, which you unlock if you go over here and look and go to Exploration and then Alliance Exploration. You're gonna see that these are the things, you can keep getting more stuff. But then I think it shows in the... Let me double check exactly, because I'm not sure exactly what it shows. Oh yeah, okay, Alliance bonus. So depending on how much the whole Alliance unlocks, you keep getting more and more of these bonuses, okay? And we're obviously, look at this, the 3.7 million is the point where we got the last one, and we're already 10 times, not 10 times, what's that? 4 times past that. So keep in mind what I'm going to show you. Again, keep in mind these stats, okay? Don't want to be like, I'm doing this, and then people are like, I only did 1 million. I have these stats. Then at the same time, the Psychic Core, I also have it almost fully maxed, okay? So almost fully maxed. Actually, I just finished this right now as we're talking, boom. My whole Psychic Core is maxed. So I do have the bonus and the benefit of these ones. But this should not take away, actually, from the team that I'm about to show you, because it's still insane what you're gonna see, okay? I think I already put, I think I'm gonna put on the thumbnail, maybe you already saw it, something like, 4 rares and 1 epic. Yes, you heard that right. The team that I'm going to show you is 4 rares and 1 epic doing 22 million on the Chaos Shadow on Auster. That's... I cannot believe I did this. It's crazy. It's been a work in progress, there was some testing. This is again thanks to my clanmate Pig Dog Hunter. He kept pushing me, do some changes. You can do something better and whatnot. And, with all the testing, I came to this team, okay? So I'm using Horrus as the free epic, which everybody gets. He's not scrolled. I'm using Ymira, I'm using Neda, Hexandra, and then Bronwyn. Like, can you get more free-to-play than this with heroes? I don't think so, okay? I do not think you can get more free-to-play than this. And honestly, the result is pretty, it's pretty insane. But yes, like I said, I showed you those stats. It's gonna be some interesting here, and I did not test it without the Witch's Remains, but it's on Ymira. She doesn't always land it, okay? So it's not like I have Witch's Remains and somebody does a 5-hitter. I always have that one there and whatnot. So I don't feel like that one has that massive of an impact. And I also have, the crown on Horrus because of the same reason. So as an example, maybe I could swap and put like the crown on Ymira instead and just get on Horrus to have the Ivoran's arrow to have a higher chance to land this attack penalty. But at the same time, keep in mind what I'm showing you. You can bring a legendary in here. You don't have to have all these rares, okay? You can bring, instead of Neda, you can bring your Erich, which obviously should do a lot more damage. Instead of Bronwyn, again, you can bring Erich, you can bring a Foley, aka Refi, as they change her name, and you can do a lot more damage. I'm just showing you the potential and how fun it can be if you're trying to keep playing around with it and trying to push it to the next level. You actually can do it. And basically I got to the point because I really wanted to see if this one can be done, because I always say about this game, it's so free to play friendly, you can beat everything with rares and epics. Well, this time I showed you can beat everything with rares and free stuff, which basically, Horrus is free. You don't even have to pull the epic that I'm showing in this team, compared to some other stuff. Just have to pull the rares. I do have all of them scrolled, but we do get a ton of rare scrolls. We do get lots of the apprentice scrolls, so shouldn't be that hard to build them. And you know what? I'm still shocked that this one actually worked. It's so insane. It's all about the tactic of tanking the boss and then having people positioned in the right way so you don't get hit by the boss. So the people at the back don't get hit by the boss, because he will always try to do, when he does his ultimate, he will always try to hit where he can hit the most targets. So as long as you have 2 melee units, which can be 1 tank and 1 semi-tank, because in this case, as you can see, Ymira is not a full-out tank build. She is built to tank, but she also built with accuracy because what she provides to this fight is the attack penalty on her ultimate, okay? So that, combined with the fact that Horrus brings attack penalty on the battle skill, we should pretty much have attack penalty on the boss almost all the time. But obviously this team can be improved if you're not quite dead. You can drop Hexandra and maybe you have somebody like a V-Cook. V-Cook would not bring as much healing, but he would bring attack penalty on the battle skill as well. Again, the DPS people that you've seen here, you can drop them and you can bring average, which everybody gets. By the time you open this one, everybody should have a average, as you get him as a free reward for beating the Valley Dragon. And honestly, I don't really know, or like I don't really care what other people just keep saying Erich is so bad. I think it might just be the misconception because he's a free legendary. He's good. I like Erich. He can breed damage. He can be an enabler for other white people, so he's not that bad. He has a 5 hit on the ultimate, you know, put him with gamblers and he can do a pretty solid job. So definitely don't get in the mindset that if you get Erich, you're not going to build him because he's a free legendary, therefore he should suck. That's not the case. He's actually good. But look at this. We're getting to 22 million and there's a damage. 22 million, and it's not even that's like, you know, oh, it's just exactly there. Obviously, some RNG is going to depend on how the boss procs the ignore defense part of his battle skill, but it's still going, you know, it did not just finish at 22 million, it's still going. We went at 24, which means that this one should be pretty reliable, okay? So this one should do pretty good. Like, I could come back again tomorrow and I should do roughly the same damage, as long as, like, see, those attack penalties keep landing, another attack penalty from Ymira. This is just awesome. Like, I love this team. It's so amazing. I'm gonna obviously show you the builds that I have on them as well, just so you can see. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like this team? Leave it in the comments below. What do you think? Because I'm pretty happy about this one. Like, 4 rares and a free epic to get this crazy team that did not only 22 million damage, but it went a little bit over, 26. So, you know, there's gonna be some leeway for failure and should always be pretty reliable to get at 22 because you don't care about getting more. So let me just go in here because I saved that damage, so I cannot jump in there to show you again. But what I can do is, let me see where I can go. Let me just go to a random dungeon on the map, I guess, because I don't want to break that one. So let me see, dungeon, where you are. Okay, Grave of Curse. I never farm it, so might as well go there. So the easiest way to show you the gear that I have is I go in there and just use the preset, because best thing in the game, okay? Those presets are the best thing in the game because it saves your people, it saves your skill timing if you have those, and it also saves all of the gear that you have. So the team that I have in there was my wild team number 2, as you can see it's called. And let's have a quick look at the builds. I'm not going to go too much into it, but this is my Horrus. I guess let me just go and show you the full stats because it might be easier. So Horrus, mostly tanky, have some accuracy to land his battle skill, to land the attack penalty on the battle skill, and also for a chance to land the, the defense penalty from the crown, because I have this one on him. So when he does the ultimate, so you usually need around 190 accuracy if you have all the bonuses open. If not, just keep pushing till what it shows you. And then I do have him in the protection set because he's going to be tanking, he's going to soak up some of that damage, but maybe I shouldn't do this because, well, he's only soaking up damage from him and the other one, so maybe I should swap this into the Blue Oak, but that's his build. Then I have Neda, basically damage build, Eyeball of the Giant, then Executioner, close to 100% crit rate, good attack, good crit damage. That's how I have her built, with attack over here, crit damage on this one. Then Broadwind, same principle, Executioner. I did give him the Arcane Music Box. I always like to use this one because of the extra crit rate it gives me. I know I'm not benefiting from this bonus, but this extra 30% crit rate allows me and makes it easier for me to get to that 100% and still pump out attack and crit damage. That's the brown one. Then there's Ymira. I did have her built, and I noticed that this one's really important for her being melee in there. I did have her in the Wrath of the Trolls because she gets more skill haste, but she also heals based off the attack. So that helps keep herself alive, you know, because you only have one healer in the team in Hexandra. So this one helped, and I also gave her, obviously, accuracy. Again, almost 190 to be reliable enough with that attack penalty. You really want to land the attack penalty and hopefully land Witch's Remains as much as possible. And then the last rare in the team was the trusty Exandra, which she did have the Rift Hourglass, but this is not mandatory. I just use this one to give her more skill haste, so she comes back to her skill faster, but you can do it without that one. And I did have her built in the Brotherhood Spirit, because every time she does her ultimate, she can boost everybody else's attack. You could build this set on, like, for example, maybe on Horrus, and then you could build her in 2 pieces Wrath of the Trolls, 2 pieces of the Brotherhood Spirit, so you gain as much skill haste if you do not have the Hourglass, and then just swap to maybe Ancestor's Candle or Instance Bundle to come back to the ultimate, whichever is gonna help you more. But yeah, this is the team, guys. Let me know, have you seen a more free-to-play team out there when it comes to the heroes that I'm using, okay? Because this one, honestly, it exceeded my expectations. I did not expect this to do 22 million by having 4 rares and Horrus in there. That was just mind-blowing for me. But anyway, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.